Hello beloveds, how are you today? My name's Zara Wolf and I'm lighting the path to the light within you. This is my week 29 video blog for accompanying video to my blog. So please check out the description box below and check it out. There are also links to my website, which is www.zarawolf.com. Let's have a look at week 29 this week. The channeled messages that I received were balancing duality, creating a new story, clearing and closure of karmic cycles, illusions and suffering, and rewriting paradigms. Now when I channeled these messages, I'm feeling that I am channeling the full moon and eclipse energies. However, through the course of the week, we will be completing the transit through Capricorn by Wednesday afternoon and into Aquarius, through into Pisces by the weekend. By Sunday we'll be in Pisces. So balancing the duality and the illusions of suffering, this comes down to Hermetic teachings of mental gender. It is the I and the me that are within us. And I really feel that there is that push and pull right now of who we are and where we are exactly right now, but where do we want to be? Who do we want to be? Who are we shedding our layers from and carving and chiseling ourselves out into being that higher aspect of ourselves and that greater version of ourselves? Because it is all there, lies dormant within. It is just waiting to be uncovered and discovered for some. So I'll pull some cards and have a look at what comes out, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So the first card coming out is the Knight of Pentacles. I hope you can see that. I'm recording in my healing space today. I've just finished doing a video for Shadow and Light Play for Bene Mudra Spiritual Summit, which will be held on the Bene Mudra Wellness Facebook page on the 27th and 28th of July. So check out that and have a look at those details, because there'll be 20 teachers on 20 different subjects across those 2 days. And then we've got the Four of Cups come out as well. So this is that quiet contemplation, but also that in the card, it's the man is ignoring a gift from Spirit. The fourth cup is being handed to him by Spirit. That's represented by the cloud. And it is that, oh no, but I'm really good here. I'm really safe here. It's okay. Whereas we really need to open ourselves up, and not just our perspectives, but open ourselves up to the ability to receive gifts and guidance from Spirit and from connections with other people who enter our lives at this very, very significant and auspicious time. Can I please have messages for the collective this week, ending 21st of July? The King of Swords, sorry, not the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords coming out. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is that energy of, I'm only going to put in the effort if I can see that it's going to be worth it. Because as I've said in many of my other videos, we're all intuitive. We all get messages and have that desire to put in effort only if we're assured or guaranteed an outcome. And that's our downfall, is that nothing in life is guaranteed. And the underlying energy of that one card pull is the Tower, which is very significant with this eclipse energy, because we are tearing down a lot of old paradigms. We are really reshaping ourselves right now and really creating a new future for ourselves. So it's imperative that you really start trusting your feeling body. So when we had the new moon in Cancer, Cancer is all about the home and the heart and the mother wounds. And now that we're We've come through the new moon energy of Cancer with the solar eclipse as well. We have been transforming that journey into this Capricorn Saturnian energy, which is representative of the father. So it's both a clearing out of ancestral lineages, which just came to mind then, so past life stuff, as well as conditions from mum and dad, you know, like from when we were a kid, and whoever our caregivers were at from those very, very young ages, you know. So what other messages do we have, please? Clarifier for that one, please. Lovely. So it's the Nine of Cups which flew out, and the Nine of Cups is all about contentment and wishes fulfilled, and I asked for a clarifier, and we have the Strength card, which is Chiron is in Leo at the moment, and Aries, sorry, Mercury is in Leo retrograde at the moment. So understand your mental agility, they're just telling me. Understand that you are capable, especially with the King of Swords here, because swords rule our communication and our thoughts. The Nine of Cups, like, tap into your feeling body and your emotional well-being, as well as what you want emotionally for your future, and understand that you do have the mental agility to reframe and to have a better understanding of what it is you truly want at a heart level. You know, like Leos have massive hearts, like they're known for loving people, especially Leo moons. They love people whom probably don't deserve to be loved for as long as what they have been or are, because Leos will allow a lot to be ignored or pushed under the carpet. And so the underlying energy of those two is the Ace of Swords here, which is that piercing through the crown. The sword is piercing the crown here, which is our crown chakra. So it's a higher viewpoint, it's a macro viewpoint, it's clarity which is afforded to us. What else was that, sorry? Oh, yes. They're saying to see the forest for the trees. So when we're saying we can't see the forest for the trees, it's because we are too fixated on all the tiny, yeah, I'm just getting goosebumps now. We're too fixated on all of the tiniest little details of how it's going to happen and why and who's going to be involved, and we're too focused on the micro. We have to look at the macro right now. Yeah, so look to your bigger picture of your future and of what you want to pull into your reality. Last messages, please, for the collective. Thank you. It's the Four of Cups again. It flew out of the deck. You saw it. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. So, again, don't ignore your intuition. Do not ignore. I can't even speak, so that's really funny. Really trust what's coming up within. Yeah, and really trust what's being brought into your reality by people, places and events and situations, experiences. Like with this whole period between the new moon and the full moon, there's been a whole bunch of purging and releasing and like dark night of the soul sort of energy, where we are in the pits of depression, anxiety, suicidal tendencies. Like that's what a dark night of the soul does to you, man. Like it's not cool. It really rips away everything you thought that you knew about yourself and really shows you a truer version of your reality. Yeah, so, and this is where it comes down to understanding your truth. Like I wrote in the blog, like with Uranus in Taurus, like that's massive for mass reform, I think was the phrase I used in the blog. It's changing our understanding and our perception of what society demands from us. And it's understanding that we all hold our own truth sacred within, and not to get washed away with what is expected of us from others or from external. And the underlying energy is the Ace of Cups here, which is that unconditional love. And that's what this whole soul journey is about awakening to unconditional love of self. And I just got goosebumps again. So unconditional love of self, and when we reach that deep level of absolute acceptance of ourselves, like flaws, warts and all, you know, when we understand and can love ourselves and every aspect of ourselves unconditionally, that is what is going to be reflected to us from our reality, because we can only receive what we can give. So for all of those people out there, like right now, I know that it can be feeling like a really lonely time. I've been through I had a lonely week where, you know, I was feeling like no one understood me, and I was really quite isolated, even though I had been doing that to myself. Like, I am a big hermit when it comes to my healing. As much as I do want to share and have everybody understand that, you know, I'm human, I'm going through it as well. At the same time though, I get very insular and I want to just curl up and hide and process my crap and, you know, try and play in the lighter aspects of it, which is the holding space and taking a break from the shadow work. However, it is very, very difficult. So you've got to accept, acknowledge, hold space for yourself where you are on your journey, because you're exactly where you need to be, beloveds, and you need to trust that right now and trust what you're feeling, like trust your pulls to try new things, try to understand and seek new knowledge, looking for a higher perspective. That's what it's all about right now, and understanding that we can attain that in which we see. Okay, thanks. That was the channel, so great. So the 8 underlying energies: Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Devil card, the 9 of Wands, and the final energies being the Sun. So this Ace of Cups into the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant, it's offering yourself this unconditional love. And the Hierophant and the Hermit together as well is look for your inner guru. Like, yes, I seek external for guidance, more so for confirmation as well as guidance, but understanding right now that all of the answers are in here. This is a key element, and I just got goosebumps then, so that's great. So going on to the Devil and the 9 of Wands, this is looking at our past addictions. Where have we felt trapped? The Devil is the card for Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, Chronos, time, but also it's the card of illusions, and that's what's going on right now. Like with this full moon energies as well, we've got Saturn and Pluto both retrograde, conjunct South Node, which even though it's a calculated axis point, it's from the ecliptical plane, it is considered retrograde right now as well. They're all conjunct. In the 6th house, I believe, is coming to mind, or is it the 9th? The 9th, I think. And basically, this is dissolving of things we thought we knew. And also letting that shit go that isn't serving you anymore. Like with me, I've been cutting out coffee because coffee just makes me agitated. Let's face it, like I love it, but it doesn't do anything for my anxiety. It gets me all up in my head and ungrounded. And yeah, so I've been cutting out coffee as well as cigarettes. So yeah. And the final card being the Sun. I hope you can see that. Excuse me, sorry. The Sun card is the card for Leo. However, I feel that this energy is here to remind us that we do need to be having fun. Like with the full moon in Capricorn and the Saturn energy, Chronos is the hard taskmaster. He makes us feel like it's go, 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 do, you know. And I really urge you to pull back from that energy at least once a day for like 5 minutes, where you just like sit there with your thoughts and just be like, all right, I'm just going to be, just for a moment, I'm just going to be. Because this little kid, he's buck naked on the, I hope you can see that, he's buck naked on the back of the horse here, like he's having the time of his life. He really couldn't give a shit. And that's that energy we need to aim for. And they're just saying that because the sun's is also the ruler of Leo, we're coming into Leo season 2, so things are going to really lighten up toward the end of August, or toward the middle of August. We're going to find that we'll be able to really breathe again and harness that Leo energy. So start dipping your toe in and start playing with that Leo energy now, okay? Have some fun, because you're worth it, okay? So I hope that really helped you, and yeah, please check out the description box below. Free chakra guide is still available on my website, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Bye, beloveds.